What is going on, people? For years, science-based lifters and non-science-based lifters have gone back and forth, fighting over whether science-based lifting is just stupid or not, whether it is completely pointless or whether there's truth to it, or whether you have to be a science-based lifter or a non-science-based lifter, and whether which side gets better results. And now, Sam Sulek has called out science-based lifting on Modern Wisdom.
It's a snake oil of an idea.
And Jeff Nippard fans are not happy about it. They're upset, which is not surprising at all. And of course, then non-science-based lifters are taking the chance to call out science-based lifters as, somewhat of some type of vaginal secretion. That is something that has not directly been said to my knowledge, but it seems like that's what keeps happening. The more science-based lifters say that it's all about optimization and science and proving exactly how to do it, the more science-based lifters laugh at their results because they're on trend and then just kind of flex at them and they run away.
Damn.
But okay, so here, of course, today, we are going to talk about who is right. So let's get into it. So today, we are going to try to settle this debate, clear things out of the way, get rid of this sort of intense rivalry that has been going on for so long. Something like two high school girls fighting over the high school quarterback.
Oh my God, after this test, we should make terrible decisions together.
It's absolutely insane. Because guess what? Which one is right? Well, why can't both be? When we talk about fitness, it is completely dependent on the individual. We say this time and time again. No one side is correct in most cases. There are some set in stone rules, yes. But for the most part, it's completely dependent on the person. And so, of course, Sam Sulek on Modern Wisdom is asked about science-based lifting, and he says it's some weird elitism.
It's a weird elitism because it's not like it's Chris Bumstead saying
it's kind of horse shit. Is not his exact words, let's be clear. I'm paraphrasing. But he also says to some of it, there is some truth. And so you have to read into these things a little bit before just jumping to conclusions.
And their whole thing is, this is right, you are wrong. And that sucks. That's not cool.
But what the internet does best is read or see a 3-second clip or 3-second phrase and jump to conclusions. That's called a knee-jerk reaction. That's called the epitome of the internet. So, of course, Jeff Nippard fans are all, oh, he's completely ruling out optimization and training and eccentric loads and all these sorts of technical terms and strategies. And I mean, if you really sit and break it down, listen to at least that full segment of the podcast where they're talking about science-based lifting, they go back and forth, and they get some solid ground, because I would say that Chris Williamson is a relatively science-based lifter. He likes to dissect life as a whole, and this is where I get into enjoyment. If you enjoy dissecting the lifting, well, then dissect the lifting.
I do this every day.
Go for science-based lifting because, well, that's going to keep you going. What they also acknowledge and establish is that the main driver of results is consistency. The main driver of failure is lack of consistency. So whatever it is for you as an individual that's going to keep you in the gym, keep you going, that's what matters. It doesn't matter if you don't want to do science-based lifting or you want to. If you just want to go in and move some weight and you're so fed up focusing on people talking about how long your eccentric is and how your protein timing, your carb timing, all of this, you just want to move some weight, man. And that's what keeps you going in there. Wonderful. Do it. Now, I myself am probably more geared towards science-based lifting, but I also like going in there and just moving some shit. So for me, it's dependent on how I'm feeling. And if you enjoy the dissection of principles and science that Chris Williamson or myself or Jeff Nippard enjoys, if that's going to keep you in there, then go for it. We have to understand, as always, that with any topic, any subject, people take sides, and then the people on the outliers of those sides go to extremes. This happens in every single sport, politic, every single goddamn thing on the earth, people pick sides, people on the outsides go to extremes. Then they isolate themselves, and those principles and ideas are attached to everyone on either side, when in reality it's just some extreme outlier that's doing crazy, heinous shit. So both can be true, and both are true. It's just dependent on the individual, what your goal is, what the desired outcome is, and if you can stick with it. And I think about science-based lifting, the fact is, for beginners, there are many pros to it. If you are a beginner lifter, you're just getting into the gym, well, knowing exact form and how to do things can make you feel like you're going to be effective when you go in there. It's going to make you feel like you have some solid background information to not feel like you're just some newbie beginner that has no idea what they're doing. And you might feel like you're going to get results faster. And again, this is mentioned in the Modern Wisdom clip. If people actually listened without having a knee-jerk reaction, I think I was just throwing up gang signs right there. Anyways, if they actually listen, Chris Williams says, how much of this is just uncertainty reduction? And Sam's like, yeah, absolutely. But he's still like, Sam Sulek seems very, not repulsed, but he's prone to not going near the science-based lifting because he feels that science-based lifting is a way to get results faster without being in the gym longer or enjoying the process. And this is where I think that distinction between, if you like the process of science-based lifting, then that's where that enjoyment and fulfillment is going to come from. Now, I agree entirely with Sam. If you're just trying to do science-based lifting to get in and out of the gym faster, then you should probably find something you enjoy doing and not try to cater something to a way that you can escape it. I mean, I'm in the gym because I enjoy it, because I love it. I like pushing myself. Sam does the same shit. If you're just trying to get away from it, at the end of the day, chances are you are not going to be consistent. You're going to fail anyways. So find a different route to go. And I think that's a great point by Sam. But again, my point is, if you can enjoy the science-based lifting and you feel like it's helping you, then that's wonderful as well. And on a note, we have to make sure we're clear that there is a lot of absolute bullshit when it comes to science-based lifting out there. The more you look into, the more you read, the more you watch, the more you're going to have different conflicting ideas in your head, different principles, different case studies that are all going to point you in different directions. And that's, again, where your own trial and error, your own just doing shit is going to come into play. So like I said, both parties are correct. Who's right? Sam Sulek, Jeff Nippard? Which one gets the high school quarterback? Both do. That is an interesting image in my head. Anyways, yeah, wow, all right. Both are right. Do whatever is best for you. Ignore knee-jerk reactions. And even better, train yourself not to have a knee-jerk reaction, because you're going to be able to absorb things, categorize them, move on with your own life, not focus on bullshit and drama. And guess what? You will be the person in the gym every day. Find which route is best for you. We will be doing the same here, and we will see you all in the next video. Thank you, guys.